Okay, you see how this looks now? Yeah, I'm still kind of sick. We'll be all right. Okay, you see how this gap right here is like this right here? Okay, you see how this gap right here is like this right here? Okay, I'm gonna show you when you're building this wall, it's gonna look different than where you're doing it. Okay, so when you get done to a point and you can pull these out, because remember we had these right here sticking in here to hold this big rock up. Okay, so when we pull this out like this, now we'll take these and we'll slide them in just like this right here. Okay, all right. So you'll take that hole right there and you'll put something just like that. That's how you fill your whole wall in like that. Okay, right here. Let's see if I got another one. You'll take that right there and you'll put that one in just like that. You'll work it a little bit of however you need to do. But that's how you fill your wall in. So if you see any nicks and crannies and stuff like that, that's how we fill those walls in like that. With the little pieces like this right here. Okay? So just like I said, if I take them back out, you'll understand how we was doing it yesterday with that big old gap right there. So if I take this one out right here, all right. So basically what we had this right here staying in here to hold us up, to hold this big rock up. So I always tell you, when you gotta have a shim or something to hold you up, it's okay. But keep going, and when you get done with your wall, like I'm finna top this out right quick. When you get done with your wall, you take that out and then you put your stuff in like that. Because the reason you got that shim, the shim is to hold you up until you get to all this drive. Remember I told you, when you're dry stacking, you just freestanding until all this mortar dries. Now we can really do this. And we can't do that yesterday because this mortar was still wet. So basically when you build this, you're literally letting this freestand by itself until this dries. You know what I mean? So again, when you see the little shim parts like this sticking out that way like that, that's just to hold your rock up. So you're gonna have to take it, you're gonna have to get your shims and stuff like that and put it here, okay? And it's gonna be an easy task, but it looks rough when you're doing it, okay? So again, I just showed you. That's how you gonna put them shims in like that, and you gonna take away them holes like that, okay? And it's gonna look better like that. When I tell you when we're working on it and it'll look different when we're done, that's what I mean. I'm about sick as crap. I'm gonna get busy. I need to sweat a little bit. Or damn, go down and see them house and go to sleep. One, I'll figure it out.